And getting in breaking news now of the IAS officer who has now been arrested for causing death of a journalist in Thiruvananthapuram. The officer Sriram Venkatraman was arrested in Thiruvananthapuram for causing the death of a journalist by allegedly driving in a drunk state, confirmed by the police. Now, the 33-year-old officer was appointed survey director by the state cabinet on Thursday, arrested under section 279, which is rash driving on a public way, and 304, punishment for culpable homicide not amounting to murder of the Indian Penal Code. Let me go across to Pooja, joining us with details. Pooja, now was there an attempt to suppress the facts some time back because there was no clarity on who was behind the wheels, but it now appears that the IAS officer who has been arrested may have been driving the car?
Not just was there an attempt to suppress who was driving, but also the IAS officer in question, Sriram Venkatraman, had refused to in fact give his blood sample, and only it was after he was arrested and a government, a doctor who drew a blood sample did they confirm that he was indeed intoxicated and was the man behind the wheel. Also, accompanying him was a friend of his who was a model, and this was at around 1 p.m. in the night. So there were attempts on both their parts to try and ensure that they don't give out what happened. The police sources do indicate that both of them had given contradictory statements, but later, once the police also verified with eyewitnesses, it was confirmed that the 33-year-old IAS officer was indeed behind the wheel. Today, in fact, not just politicians across party lines, but even journalists had urged for an investigation into this, and even as the IAS officer is under police custody, there was a massive outpour of sympathy and solidarity with the family of Muhammad Bashir, the 35-year-old journalist who was in fact on his way back from work and was in fact stationed at one location when a moving car came and hit him and claimed his life.
Okay, do we know more about the details of his medical report, perhaps? Because as per the details that are emerging, the IAS officer was in a drunk state. Is that correct? The IAS officer was drunk and behind the wheels.
That is correct. In fact, that is the evidence post which they have continued to press charges, like you earlier mentioned, 279 and 304. 304, of course, is culpable homicide not amounting to murder. But the fact that he also tried to evade arrest and also refused to give his blood sample will work against him. But the police have confirmed that when they took him under their custody and the government doctor did draw sample, there was a heavy presence of alcohol in his blood samples, and that is in fact the clinching evidence basis which they have booked him under homicide as well. And now, of course, they will continue with the investigation. But even what the eyewitnesses have corroborated is that the car, that the luxury car in which he was driving, was extremely. He was driving in an extremely rash manner. And in fact, now we understand that the questioning of his companion who was present with him, also an eyewitness in this case, will be questioned, and both the statements will be recorded and corroborated by the police now.
Thank you for joining us with those inputs, Pooja.